All right, well, this was not planned. We completely finished filming the snake hook video, and we decided to go flip some of the other tin in my yard just to see if there's anything and test out the snake hook on some different material. And we actually found something, so we're gonna reflip it and show you guys what we found. All right, Grandpa, double hooking it up. Look at that. We got a beautiful little marbled salamander. My first salamander of the winter, and very cool to find under one of my pieces of tin. And a nice big adult too. Very cool. Have not seen a very ton of these guys this year, so a very exciting find. What do you think, Papa?
It is actually winter. It's after the 21st.
Yeah, first winter salamander. And I don't think we've seen a lot of salamanders together this year, have we?
No,
too many.
not a lot.
Yeah. So very, very cool. Not really expected, but hey, maybe we'll get another one. Let me grab a quick photo and we'll leave them to it. All right, well, we came out here with Grandpa and my cousin Isaiah to flip some logs for salamanders. We've got a ton of rain recently, and check this out.
Ooh, wow.
Right there is a beautiful streamside salamander. Our second salamander of the day.
Yeah.
So cool. And it's actually kind of rare to find them under logs in a wetland habitat like this, but I don't even know how many. I've seen a couple of these guys this year, but so cool. Love finding these guys.
Yeah. It feels like weird.
Like a piece of licorice.
So we were just talking, and I was trying to decide if Papa had ever found these before, and he said he didn't think so. So this could be a lifer for him. Somebody could probably go back on the channel and tell me if I'm wrong there, but I'm not sure if we've found one together or not. Yeah, there you go. Tickle, tickle.
He did move, didn't he?
Yep. And keep the moisture seal with the leaves and everything. All right, y'all. Well, I am out here laying some tin out for milk snakes behind my house, and I found something pretty cool. Not a snake, but something I definitely wanted to share with you guys. So here's some of my stacks, and milk snakes love to hang out in these rotted out tree stumps and logs and things like this. So I had an original stack here, and I just leaned this stuff up against a tree. I went to check out that stump hole there, and this tree right here has a little crack in it, and I peeked through, and right there, sitting right in those leaves, is a little possum. How cool is that? Sorry to bother your rest, dude. I'll leave you alone, but that's just a wild dude. Just in this rotted out tree. All right, well, I lied. I ended up flipping a log, and I got two little upland chorus frogs. I actually didn't see this guy first. I saw this guy first. Not super brightly colored. Look really, really dark ones. You can hardly see the. Whoa! So there's probably a lot more. Oh, look at, there's one. Oh, there's another one. Very cool. Oh, wait, is that the same one? There's one there, one there. Looks like it's it, but I'll gently lay this down. All right, well, the last thing to check for the day is these couple rocks that usually this time of year will have streamside salamander egg masses on them. So I'm gonna flip them. I'm not gonna wear my GoPro or anything, so if I do find them, I'll let you know. All right, well, first rock. Booyah, look at that. Beautiful, massive cluster. Third year in a row that it's had this. Ambosoma barbari egg mass. Love to see it. All right, well, I'm going to very, very gently lower these guys down. Perfect. Hey, look at that. Salamander in between the layers. Oh, he's gonna go crazy. Got him. Alrighty. Well, I flipped one of these under the last sheet of tin, but he got away before I could get any video of him. But little zigzag salamander. Probably we'll see a few more of these guys today. I mean, literally the first two pieces of tin I've checked. But kind of cool. Oh, there's another one. I didn't even notice him. Look at that. Very cool though. I have to flip this piece of tin, so I'm gonna move these guys. Oh, there's a zigzag. All right, y'all. Well, since the last time you saw me, we have been getting some horrible weather. We've gotten snow, and our days are barely making it into the 30s. And as you can see, we still got a little bit of snow on the ground. So it's definitely still chilly, but hopefully this stuff will be gone soon. And we can start getting into some snakes, because I'm definitely ready. So not only are these areas pretty good for green salamanders, but they're also potential timber rattlesnake den and copperhead den spots. There's definitely lots of space, and I could definitely see timber rattlesnakes hanging out under here, copperheads, or really any snake, but just some really cool habitat. Hopefully I get to spend more time here in the spring, and maybe eventually we'll be able to track down snakes in this area. But just a really beautiful area. I don't know why I've never spent that much time here, but totally see his timber just sitting there, or a copperhead there. I just love it. Gets me excited for spring, baby. Dude! Oh my goodness. Dude, I'm actually so excited about what I just found. My goodness. I just found two green anoles. One of them got away in Tennessee. I did not even know that we had these guys in Tennessee. That is insane. That is a Tennessee Cumberland Plateau green anole. Well, that is a very welcome find, completely unexpected, and honestly super crazy. I really had no idea that we had green anoles in Tennessee. So that makes this guy a really, really special find. Just a cool lizard. And I actually don't even really know if I've ever caught a green anole, even in Florida. I don't want to say that's the last thing I expected to find today, but it's definitely up there. Look at his little ear hole. So cool. I wish I would have got a look at the other one too. He looked pretty much the same as this guy, but I guess he went in a hole somewhere here. All right, buddy. Thank you for hanging out here. I don't know where your friend went. Go on. Go on. That is so cool. Well, that is a very interesting find. Honestly, that kind of makes my day here, getting a lifer lizard in Tennessee. So I did a little quick research, and I figured out that green anoles aren't as uncommon as I thought they were in Tennessee, but I definitely don't get them where I live in Middle Tennessee, and they are fairly common in the Cumberland Plateau, so still pretty cool. I like getting my mind blown like that and finding things that I didn't even know were in an area. So very cool. At least now I'm kind of educated, and maybe we'll end up turning up another one. Kind of crazy that these guys were out basking in 50 degrees. All right, well, I decided to hit one more spot for salamanders on my way back home. Not gonna spend too much time here. It's getting really, really cold, but I'll flip a few logs and maybe we can track something down. Whoa. What the crayfish? That's a weird flip. There's not even that much water around here. Hey, we got a salamander. A little mole salamander, only my second one ever. Well, we finally tracked down a salamander today. And a pretty good one, actually. I've only ever found these guys at the spot that I'm at. And this is a pretty different area than where I got my last one. Very, very cool. This guy was just kind of right in between the log a little bit. It was very decomposed, but this guy will probably not be moving very much because of how cool it is. And we'll just take a few pictures and get him back under his log. Look at that derpy face, though. Such a goofy face. So normally I would put the log back and let this guy crawl under, but it's so cold and I really want to make sure that he gets kind of sealed under here like he was. So I'm kind of just going to make some room here so I can just put the log back and he'll be safe just in his kind of little area right here. And we'll make sure that it's sealed up really nice so he can stay warm. And obviously after we've moved it over, we want to make sure that the leaves are kind of packed in here. We've got a nice moisture seal. Well, another long day with very little results. The sun is almost down now, and I'm headed back to the car. We are going to be getting some warmer temperatures, at least this week, and hopefully for the foreseeable future. But probably the next time I'm going to get out, I'm going to check up on some salamander egg clusters, and potentially we can pick up our first snake in Tennessee and our first snake in February. So we'll see. All right, y'all. Well, I'm out today on a very sunny day. I wish it was as warm as it was sunny, but I'm gonna get to flipping some rocks, check some creeks for salamander eggs, and we'll see what we can turn up today. Whoa! 3 zigzags. Very cool to get a nice little triple flip. This is actually the first log that I flipped. I flipped like maybe 2 rocks before this. So, pretty good start. Probably not gonna be the last ones of these guys we see. They really like to hang out in this little seepage here. It's usually dry, but they don't care. Very cool. Where you going, dude? Now you look good, I will not lie. Little mousy mouse. Hey, bud. Oh, shoot, we found it. No way. We found it. And they're starting to hatch. That's insane. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's some on this rock too. Oh my goodness. Well, this is insane. I just flipped 2 rocks, and back-to-back rocks have a bunch of these little guys. And the best part is, they're literally, some of them are hatched. Look at them swimming around. There's so many of them. Look at them all. Hey, little guys. That is so cool. I'm actually kind of glad I waited this long for them. Look at that guy. Just look at all the little invertebrates here. That is incredible. That is so cool. What's so crazy to me about these salamanders is that they don't just lay their eggs under any rock like this, because they actually know when and where the creek dries up and their eggs would not be able to hatch into water. So these guys are pretty smart. Not sure exactly how they do it, but they pretty much always find a place that has a high concentration of water always moving through it. It's never really stagnant, and they're pretty efficient at what they do. It's very impressive. So I haven't flipped any of the rocks here yet, but in this actual stream section, there's one little guy right there. So I'm sure somewhere up here, probably not too far, will be another rock with some eggs under it. Look at all those guys. Very cool. Yoinked, boy. Trying to see your gender, bro. Pretty sure this is a female. So this little section was the section that had a lot of eggs last year. So I'm just gonna start rolling. And we'll look. Probably this rock right here. Nope. Oh, there we go. There's number 3. Looks like these ones have already hatched. Gotta be very, very gentle with these rocks. You wanna put them exactly how they were. Because these guys can only lay their eggs on certain rocks. If all these rocks are gone, kind of limits their options. Oh, that rock has like a tiny bit of them. That's kind of cool. Like 4 or 5. So it was kind of neat to see all of the hatching going on and seeing a pretty nice population of those little guys. A little unfortunate that we hit this later in the year. Last year I hit it around January, and we saw a couple adults after they had laid the eggs. So that was really, really cool. I probably should have done that and checked it again periodically just to see when they hatched. So probably not very high chances of seeing any adults today, because they usually kind of head out after they have hung around their eggs for a little bit. So pretty cool. Next year we'll have to come do it a little bit earlier to see some adults, but we have already seen, I believe, 1 streamside salamander so far. It probably will be in this video. But kind of cool to see nice larvae and a healthy population growing here. Hopefully we get a nice survival rate. All right, well, I'm wrapping up for the day. I'm kind of glad at the amount of clusters that we were able to find, and very cool to see them hatching. I'm gonna wrap this video up here. The next time you see me will probably be in Florida. I'm leaving this Friday, and I probably won't be herping in between then, so I will see you then. Look forward to that. It's gonna be a great trip. Got lots of cool stuff planned. The weather looks like it's gonna be pretty nice, and I'm pretty excited about it. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe, like this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.